Well, I was just wondering if one day autism will be left out of the DSM. It's like, you know, homosexuality used to be in it. And it's, you know, it's a mistake to medicalise just variations of being, isn't it? Human diversity, neurodiversity. I suppose it gets more complicated with ADHD in the mix, as that sometimes can help to be, you know, obviously to be diagnosed because there is treatment, and medication can and does help quite a lot of people. And then I was thinking about, you know, the whole thing about ASD. I was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, and ASD versus, you know, some people prefer the word autism spectrum condition. And I was discussing this with a friend probably last year, or maybe a bit, maybe the year before even, and we agreed that condition sounded too much like a medical, you know, too much like an illness. It implied illness, or yeah, if you say condition, it sounds very medical model, doesn't it? So I think we both came to an agreement that neither disorder or condition sounded right, which is, I'm sure this will have been discussed with, you know, in the autistic community, and which is why autism, excuse me, has been settled on for now. And again, this business about learning difficulties versus learning differences. So I was discussing this with the same friend, probably in the same discussion, and a friend said, well, this friend said it's not a learning disability if the reason you're taking longer to read something, for instance, is that you're reading it deeply. And, you know, you could say that reading too quickly could be an issue, you know, if the content isn't being absorbed. Having said that, I have done a video on this before. I do think with me, my slowness of reading is a difference due to my brain's wiring and slower processing speed. Now, some people might call that a difficulty or disability. Yeah. So it's, again, it's all down to semantics, isn't it? But also, even if I'm taking a long time to read, it's not necessarily that I'm reading it deeply. Same with watching a TV program. Maybe that I'm overthinking it or wanting to think about it for longer, which is hard in a fast-moving society. So, but yes, speed reading and skimming could be something that you do if you are feeling not disordered, but, you know, if you're if your mind is chaotic and, you know, you can't sort of concentrate. So yeah, it's very difficult to choose words, isn't it, and to find the right words, because they all then start to have connotations, negative connotations particularly. Anyway, that's what I wanted to discuss today. Thank you for listening. Bye.